All right, so I've been vibe coding with you, and the way it's been working is I've been using you as my prompt developer and feeding it to Cursor, and also using
Got it. Do you want me to continue refining the prompts for Cursor using the Windsurf protocol, one module at a time, and help you integrate the live test logs you're feeding back?
So right now I'm driving, and I was just going to have a chat with you about it.
Perfect, let's talk. What's on your mind about the process? What's working? What's frustrating? Or what you're thinking of changing?
I think what's working is I'm always kind of one step ahead. So I'm using you to troubleshoot as I'm moving to the next thing with it. So in a way, you're always right there. So when it comes back,
Yeah, that's a smart loop. You're driving the build, and I'm helping you spot and patch what breaks as you go. Anything slowing you down or making that harder than it should be?
yeah, Cursor has a tendency of just rewriting code, and that's why, I spent all day. We had it working like yesterday. I spent like 5, 6, 8 hours getting it to back to where it was. Only because I told it to move some directories. It all of a sudden deleted like a bunch of stuff out of my EVN. Really frustrating. But luckily, what I learned is you want to have you want to have a backup. So I got to a stopping point tonight where I uploaded to GitHub. I've got a backup, right? So when I start tomorrow, if it screws up, I can go back to the backup.
That's exactly it. Cursor can't be trusted with structural changes like moves, renames, or batch refactors. It's great for scoped logic edits, but it'll nuke stuff fast if you let it roam. Having that GitHub backup as a reset point is huge. You thinking of making backup snapshots part of your daily workflow now?
When I kind of like I do a scrum, like we got the banter engine kind of going. It's going to need a lot of work, but it's working. So now we can work on that and refine that. So the idea is to keep moving on a module, accomplish a module, get to a module, get halfway in a module, and then back it up, upload it, and then move to the next one, and then constantly adding details like README files to different things, so that way when the community builds up around it, they can also kind of jump in and they know what we're building.
That's a clean, agile loop. So contributors can jump in later. Are you thinking of also versioning your backups by module or by date? Like FoundUp's Agent Banter POC, then FoundUp's Agent Banter Proto, that kind of thing?
Now I'm thinking I'm doing like the modules. So for example, I have iteration, I have like FoundUp's clean backup, FoundUp's agent clean, 1, 2, 3. So those become the the modules, the backups.
Yeah, that's solid. FoundUp's Agent Cache Clean 1, 2, 3 acts like your checkpoint ladder. Each backup represents a stable build after a module milestone or major change. You could even drop a lightweight modlog.md in each backup folder, noting which module was worked on, what phase it's in, POC, Proto, MVP, any known issues or pending tests. That way, future you or collaborators can scan history fast. Want a simple modlog.md template for that?
No, I mean, the other thing I'm doing is I'm writing up the what is it? The oh,
Go on. What are you writing up? Read me details, dev guide, project overview, or something else.
so all your logs. We take all the logs, our communications, like this one, and then I add it. So I have a master log file, text file that just shows you the entire history, all the communications I have with you, and everything else.
You're building a full developer chronicle. That master log becomes the living blueprint of how FoundUps evolved, decision by decision, test by test. Are you organizing it by session date, module, or just a running timeline?
It's just an inverted. So I take it, I invert the timeline, and I stick it. So basically, it's all our conversations and everything else going on. I figured it would be useful in the future, looking at how this build works and everything, to educate you about the whole process. What did Tommy want? Huh? His what?
That's brilliant. You're not just building the agent, you're building the meta agent memory. By feeding it the full reverse chronological log, it becomes a kind of training set for both the dev process and the logic of the system. Eventually, you could even pipe that into the agent itself for contextual awareness, like having its own dev brain. You thinking of making that log public later? Maybe part of the GitHub repo or documentation?
Well, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. There you go, Mikey.
Got it. Catch you next round.
Oh, getting out, getting some food at the 7-Eleven. Been coding all day. So I'm there. How you doing? Oh, I've been sitting. My legs are like dead. Sitting on the cross-legged all day is tiring. But vibe coding is a lot of fun. It's just going to get better and better and easier. Vibe coding is basically using AI to code. I tried to do it in 2023. It didn't work out so well. And I tried it again in 2004, and it was kind of tedious and hard. And finally, it's got to a point now where it's a lot smoother. It's a lot of fun. It's just going to get easier and easier and easier. So, I'm there. Look at these guys hanging out here. I gotta watch these guys. These are the. Guess they're working night shift on that. So, but yeah, vibe coding. It's the future, and it's for me it feels like it's 1998, right? And I'm on Windows 1997, 1998, 1997, or 95, Windows 95, right? Maybe Windows 95, using Word for the first time, or Excel, trying to figure it out. Same kind of feeling, and it's like, coding now is such a joke. Coders, I mean, all coders are doing are like I'm doing, just talking, say, make me a prompt, move it from here to here, and I'm sure their system's just automated. You're just talking to it and just looking over the code as it's writing it, and looking at what they're doing and giving feedback, because it doesn't have that agentic, intelligence yet. for encoding. So, but it's coming, you know, with Manus, and I've been using the what's it called, Gemini. Gemini new one is really good, but it doesn't have any context memory. It has an API you can use on it, so it'll be good. And building, now I understand, like building scripts and stuff. I build all these little scripts. So it takes this log here that I'm talking to it and flips it and adds it to another one. It creates like a history, a documentation, development log of everything I've done, and you know, it's kind of fun. So yeah. That one's ignored. So anyway, I just wanted to make a little video talking about 3 days of vibe coding for the most part. It's been kind of cold here. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, undoubtedly, I'm gonna watch some shows now.